Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ornieta, your substitute teacher for this class. So Mr. Wright won't be around as of today, so I'll be taking his class, your class. Would that be okay with you? Do you have any objections? Okay, so far there are no objections. Before we begin with our lesson proper, I already grouped you into 4. So for each group, there are 5 members each. Please take note which group member you belong to. I'll be calling your group randomly, but if I would I would call you individually, okay? So far, you're getting it? Okay. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, and Group 4, are you ready? Let's begin. So, let's first exercise our mouth, okay? To be able to pronounce properly, we need to have a bit of a warm-up, pronunciation warm-up. So first, follow me. Whatever I do, follow me, okay? Say brrr, 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 okay? B-R-R-R, brrr. Okay, next. Say la la, la la. Say it. Group 1, say it. Unmute yourselves, please. Group 1. Good. Group 2, say la la. It's a bit lower. La la. Good job. And now say moo. Group 3, say moo. Group 4, say moo. Moo. Everybody. La la moo. La la moo. Good. Now let's proceed to the next. Say the sound of a snake. Next, say the sound of a hungry snake. Joke lang. Joke only. It's the sound of a bee. Okay. Say Group 2. Do it. Say then. Okay. Group 2. Your turn. Good job. Next, we have these words. Let's try to pronounce it. Do you already know about this? These words? Have you encountered these words before? You did. Okay. Group 1, please pronounce group numbers 1 to 4. Good job. Group 2, pronounce numbers 4 to 7. Okay, good. Group 3, pronounce number 8 to 11. Good. Group 4, pronounce 11 to 14. Good job. So let's try to read them all aloud. Okay, but first, keep yourselves muted. Just pronounce it on your own there. Bioaccumulation, biodiversity, black water, carbon footprint, climate change, ecosalve, ecosystem, fossil fuel, global warming, organic food, photovoltaics, vegan, vegetarian, waste stream. Okay, I'll give you time to practice again. Good job, you're done. For our next exercise, let's say this all together. Without a strategy, we shall expect a tragedy. Do you agree with that? Yes, Anna, you agree with that? Good. Why do you agree with that? Yes, very nice insight. Without proper planning, we won't be ready for any unexpected event. Yes, that's right. Yes, you don't agree with that. Why is that? Oh, it depends on the situation. Yeah. I think that's true that without a strategy, there might not be a tragedy, but preparedness is the key. The key towards receiving less impact from a certain tragedy, if it's expected or unexpected. Especially if it's unexpected, you have to really be prepared. Because if it's unexpected and then you're not prepared, then the impact is much worse. For example, you're expecting that the weather tomorrow would be sunny and it would be a beautiful weather, but then it unexpectedly rained. If you're prepared and you brought an umbrella, then you'd be fine. But if you did not, because there was an unexpected change of weather, so it rained and you have no umbrella, so what would happen? You would get wet. So without a strategy, we shall expect a tragedy. We shall discuss further on that. So this month is what month is it? Hello, December. That means Christmas is near. And if Christmas is near, the radio song says, malamig ang simoy ng hangin. Yes. The weather is cool. Okay. Christmas is in the air. When we wake up in the morning, it's quite cold. And sometimes we are afraid to take a bath. We need hot water, right? So how's the weather? How's the weather for December? The weather is actually, sometimes rainy because of typhoons, different typhoons. So in relation to that, so we need to really be updated with how the weather is going to be like for the month, for tomorrow, for next week. That's why we have weather updates. What's new with the weather? I want you to watch this short clip. December 15, 2021 typhoon update. Listen, please. If you have any difficulties listening with this, please tell me. Raise your hand, or you can chat me, or you can unmute yourself.
To mitigate the effects of Typhoon Odette, which is expected to hit land over Caraga, eastern Visayas, by Thursday afternoon or evening, the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, or ND.
Okay, so you're done watching. What's actually happening? Yes, typhoons are normal, but if they're very frequent in occurring, is that still normal? There's actually a global phenomenon we call as climate change. The average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere actually increases. And if it's increasing, will that be a cause of alarm or not? Probably it won't be a cause of alarm for others who are prepared, but what about others who aren't very well prepared? Okay? How do we deal with that? Actually, global warming is present, climate change is present because the Earth is warming up. It's fine if it's just the usual sun's energy is trapped and some of the energy are getting out. But what if much more energy, heat energy, is trapped? Okay, too much of something is not good too. What would happen? The Earth is actually having a fever. What would happen, for example, if, there's a temperature change relative to industrial levels. Okay? So what happens? This is the current level of CO2. According to the Global Warming Survival Handbook. So what if it's increasing? There's actually, look, if it's gradually increasing some more, the Amazonian forest would actually collapse, and we don't want that. There's a rising number of people at risk of hunger. Why would that be? Because the food production is affected by global warming. So to actually study about global warming, we know that many of our lives are affected. The ecosystem would be in danger.